welcome on back, everyone, as we continue playing Super Mario 64. Last time we took on this world right here in this painting. That was a fun one. I enjoyed that level, although there was some frustrating parts in there, but overall, very fun level. So next, we will head on into here. And this is actually one that if you watch the reflections in here, which is a cool thing, because this is one of the only times when like you can actually see our Lakitu hanging out behind us with the camera, which is kind of cool. But if you look at the reflections from the walls on this side, you see that everything has a reflection except for this painting over here. So that's our clue that this is where our level is. So kind of a neat little thing they did with that. And so we are looking for the Snowman's big head. And that, we're going to come over this way. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do in this level. This is a fun one too. Yeah, I think the second floor is probably has like some of the best levels in the game. I think it's yeah, ones that I really enjoy. Oh, yeah, we try to stay out of the water as much as possible here because it hurts us. So, and there's lots of jumping this way. Oh, yep, see if you get stuck, then you have to be careful so that you don't, oh no, back into the water. Yeah, see, it's tough when if you don't hit this just right. There we go. Yeah, you gotta try to time your jumps just right so that you can hit that ledge. We can continue making our way up. Oh, be careful here. And there's actually two ways you can do this. This big penguin here, the easiest way to survive is get on top of his head. The other way, you can actually use his body. You can actually use his body to block the snowman, because as you can see, the big snowman has got, he's blowing. So he gets, so he'll blow you off. And if he blows you off, you actually lose your cap also. Ooh, that was a close one, right on the edge. So you have to be careful with that he doesn't blow you off. And then from there, you just gotta make our way up top here. Oh, no. Well, that stinks. This is actually another part we'll get. Maybe we'll just get it right now. You know what? Because we can get stars out of order. So why don't we go ahead since we're here, let's just go ahead and get in here. Because we're going to have to make that jump anyway later. But this one here, there's a star right up there in the ice. So what we have to do is, there's a couple of things in here actually that we need. So I do believe in one of... Make our way back around this way. Yep. There we go. There is an invisible cap here. that lets us go through the ice. And oh no, oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, we've got our pink bomb here. So that's a good thing. Now he prepared the cannon for us, and then oh, I don't think we'll get it. Yeah, that's all right. We'll make our way back to get to the star. But yeah, that's one thing that you do need in here is the pink bomb. You don't necessarily need the cannon. I don't think you necessarily need it in this level for anything in particular. If you're good, you can actually shoot up, you know, to a couple of places that are a little harder to reach. But, you know, you can get everywhere without it. But there's that star. So there, we got one out of order, but that's okay. Into the igloo. The next time we'll be in there will be for the 100 coins. Because you do need those for the 100 coins. And that was actually the very last star. So, all right. Well, let's try the snowman's big head again. Oh, and that's where the cannon is right here. So yeah, have anybody that wants to use it, you know, you can, like I said, if you're talented enough, you can actually, I think you can aim right on top of the snowman's head, so you could actually get all the way up there without having to do all this running around. But I've never been able to adjust and figure out exactly where to shoot for that, so I can't do it. And I am not sure about this side over here, because there's a wall over there that you have to get over. There we go. That looked a little cleaner than the last time. So that's good. Now we'll try this again. All right, this time we're gonna have to wait for the penguin to come back. So yeah, we'll just wait a second. Yeah, he gets there pretty quick. Ooh, there we go. That was a close one. I was pushing my luck there. See, and that can trick you right there, where he stops and then actually moves back. Yeah, so that could actually trick you, because if you were to jump off right then, you would actually get blown over. Alright, so that's what got me last time, is I got nicked by that corner right there. There we go. Here we go. We got the star. Okay, so that was the first star of the level, star number 1. And star number 2 is Chill with the Bully. So this one here is a lot like the ones that we did in Lethal Lava Land, except this bully is hanging out on ice. So he can be a bit more difficult. Oh. And then, yeah, and then you gotta be careful of the ice, because the ice here acts just like fire in the Lethal Lava Land. So if he bumps you into it, then you burn your butt. Come on, no, don't do it again. Come on. Alright, we're gonna have to get some health first before we come back. But fortunately, health is right there. So, alright, let's try this again. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, come on, Shy Guy. Oh, no. Oh. And I ran into the frog. Yeah, there's invisible frogs. I knew it was there, and I was trying to jump, but didn't jump fast enough, and I ran into him. So, we'll try again. Oh, good. Missed the frozen lake. Oh. Nope, didn't mean to catch that, but that's okay. There we go. Just got to keep up the momentum. You got to not jump too high. That's usually my problem, because I usually jump too high, and then it messes up your timing, and you either kick over them or you kick late, and yeah, it's a mess. But there we go. We got it that time. So we chilled with the bully. Let's see what's next. In the deep freeze. Okay, now I'm not positive which one that is by its name, but I am going to assume that it's the one over here that I was mentioning about getting on top of the thing, on top of that wall back there. And to do that, you need a little bit of timing here. You need to jump. There we go. Got him. Yeah, you jump that right, because there's those guys right in the water. They're a little hard to see. Yep, and then the star is right there. So I think that might be the deep freeze one. Nope, that's Whirl from the Freezing Pond. So that... No, because I think that one's just... in the deep freeze. Think I'm forgetting a star in this one. Oh, no, because the other one will be the eight red coin. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yes, so in the deep freeze is actually back here behind us as we come in. There is a little puzzle box here. Come on. Jump, Mario. There we go. Yeah, so there's actually a little puzzle box here, which is a little difficult to see. But there are some pathways in here that you can... Oh, nope, can't go that way. Nope, I gotta find where it's at. Is it this way? There we go. Yeah, there was a path. Yeah, it's a little hard to see, and then you just drop down. That easy. There we go. Yeah, it's a little difficult to see because of the shading and the way that the camera likes to spin around. But we did it. It's just making sure you're pointed in the right direction when you do it. So very nice. And now we're shell shredding for red coins. So generally this one, I like to start with the hardest ones. The hardest ones to get is actually those 8 red coins. And it's because they are under there. There are a couple under there, so you really got to be careful when you're on the shell that you don't hit something in there, because that is automatic life. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. Nope, and I missed them. There we go. Because those are coins you're not going to get from that guy, because basically you have to use that. And so then the shell is over here. The star was in the first box, and the shell is over here. And I believe there's a snowman or 2 over here you got to be careful of. Yep, because yeah, you can run into him and lose your health. And yeah, the camera moves around a lot, so you really got to be careful in here. But there we go. We did it. So now we should be good, because now we can just come around, and we technically don't even need this shell anymore. So we'll get rid of that. Try to catch the frog. He'll give you a few coins. Looks like we probably missed the one, but that's okay. Grab the enemies from over here. Yeah, this level's not too difficult getting all the 100 coins. And actually these snowmen, you can run around them. They fall over and they give you some coins. Yeah, if you can't ground pound that guy, it's hard to get his coins. Yeah, I think looks like we just got the one, but that's okay. Yeah, those aren't as necessary. So, you know, there's plenty of coins in this level. So I don't usually worry if I miss a handful. And we just continue on. Yeah, because we're close to halfway already for our coins, so that's a good thing. There's the 8 red coins. Oh, that was fast, and I didn't even do a good job of running around him, and he fell over. Haha, we got all his coins. Alright, and then we can continue on over here. Yeah, if they go in the water, let them be. Okay, so we're at 64. Ooh, that was close. Oh, oh, almost. Okay, go. Alright, now we gotta make our way back up here again. Okay. Wait for Mr. Penguin. So we're at 67 coins right now. Oh, no. Stay, 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 stay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no, no, no. Stay. Yeah, see, that was nice. See, the way I landed when I fell off? I was technically on the other side of his body, so I wasn't getting caught by the wind breath from... Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Come back. Yeah, so it looked like I was in front of him, so I thought for sure I was getting blown away. But because the penguin is a big boy. Yeah, I thought about trying it, but you know what? I don't like risking it because I hate losing my cap and then having to try to find it because it gets blown off, and then you got to find where it lands, and it's kind of a pain. Keep messing that up. I don't know why. I did so well before. You saw me do it. Yeah, it's like you gotta be standing in just the right spot or you won't catch him. Yeah, I just don't like risking the move of standing next to him and walking along with him. But you can do it. But yeah, I don't like risking it. I'd rather just hang on and wait. And... Oof, got him. Nice. Yeah, it's just you got to move so gently when you're on top of his head, because his head looks really big, but actually the standing box on him is very small. All right, so now that we're over here... Yep, right down there. So there is our room. We can come on in here. And now we should be able to get the rest of our coins in here. I do believe we can get all the rest of them in here. Because there's only a handful left outside. Just need 22, so Nope, it's over there. Wrong side. Here. Yeah, we just need 22, so I think we can get it easy enough. Oh, yeah, I thought there was another one of these guys here. Couldn't remember where he was. He hides on ya. There it is. So that's our 100 coins in the level. We can make our way out now and go get our star. All right, now we just make our way back to the beginning. Which is where our star was. And just like that, we have the level complete. So very nice. There is that level. It is completed. So we are finished with that level, and so we will continue on to the next one in just a moment. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching.